Hey, it's Coach Taylor here from SmarterTeamTraining.com. I've had the pleasure to be on the phone with a sports nutrition and sports supplement researcher. He's a big-time man from the International Society of Sports Nutrition, and his name is Dr. Douglas Kalman. I'm looking forward to it. I've actually been trying to get this thing organized for a couple of months now because I think nutrition is an area that a lot of people don't know enough about, and they're very interested in finding more information about. So, Doc, I really appreciate you taking some time out of your day to share some insights with us.
Thank you. It's my pleasure, Coach Taylor, to be here.
Hey, Doc, before we get started here, some people might be familiar with the ISSN and some people might not. And can you give us a little bit of information about that and a little bit about your background as well?
Oh, perfect. Yes, the International Society of Sports Nutrition, or the ISSN, if you will, is the only nonprofit academic-oriented international society dedicated to furthering the science of applied sports nutrition. So not only does the ISSN have a review journal, in this case it also has conferences that it puts on around the world with leading scientists and up-and-coming scientists and what I would call applied practitioners, meaning strength and conditioning coaches such as yourself, rehab coaches, on-the-field nutritionists, physicians, chiropractors, and so forth, because sometimes, as you know, what people do is different than what's written in the literature, and the ISSN is looking to bridge that gap so we could further the science knowledge to make it so that athletes remain healthy and are able to perform at high levels and continually inspire us. In addition to that, a little bit about myself was the ISSN now is going on 10 years, and which is sort of like a bar for whether an academic society will become long-term successful. And right now it looks like, and thankfully we have around 18,000 active members. And I remember when we first had just 70 in the first year. So that kind of growth, organic growth, just shows me the interest of people in sports nutrition, even though when people might go to www.jissn.com, which is a quick link to the PubMed Index Journal, they might not understand all of the articles in there. Others will be motivated by finding, wow, somebody's actually doing studies on creatine, somebody's actually doing studies on beta-alanine, somebody's actually doing studies on the effects of low-carb diet on cutting body weight, and so forth. And I think that all of this might be of interest to some of your podcast listeners.